Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2015 ANOC Awards, coming to you from the DAR Constitution Hall in Washington, D.C. Now, here is the MC for the evening's festivities, four-time Olympic medal winner, Ato Bolden.
Good evening and welcome everyone. This is my kind of room, a different accent at every single table. Welcome to the ANOC Awards 2015, hosted by the Association of National Olympic Committees. As I said, my name is Ato Bolden and I will be your host for this evening. Now, of course, I'm probably not supposed to be up here because I got my start in soccer, and then they discovered that I was fast. So off to the Olympics I went at age 18, and 4 Olympic Games and 4 Olympic medals later, here I am. But I know firsthand, thank you. Somewhere Ryan Lochte's like, this guy only has 4. I've got 11. I know firsthand that the Games has the power to inspire generations of young athletes. And now you're about to meet some of the most inspirational talents competing today. We are here to recognize the outstanding achievements of incredible athletes and their national Olympic committees across the globe as we reflect on some truly extraordinary performances. Here are the events: the African Games 2015, the Pan American Games 2015, the 2014 Asian Games, the European Games 2015, and the Pacific Games of 2015. These events showcase sport, humanity, and heroic acts, both small and large, in a new way. Individuals and teams from around the world came together as one to compete, to celebrate, and to create new bonds and friendships across cultures. National Olympic Committee members, we thank you for the vital role that you play in preparing your athletes so that we can enjoy their incredible performances. You brought the diversity of our world together on the diving boards, the cricket fields, and the basketball courts in the past year. And I'm proud to share this historic ceremony with you. Working under the leadership of the IOC, we are bringing the Olympic movement forward. But tonight is about looking back and celebrating the moments of glory. Enjoy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our first set of awards to be presented by Kirsty Coventry and Losano Palenfo. Kirsty is a multiple Olympic gold medalist who represented her home country of Zimbabwe in swimming at the 2004 Athens and 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. She's now an IOC member and has been called the Golden Girl and a national treasure for her national accomplishments and athletic performances. Losana is a vice president of ANOC for Africa, president of the Association of National Olympic Committees for Africa, president of the National Olympic Committee of the Ivory Coast, and a member of the International Olympic Committee. He's also vice president of the International Judo Federation and president of the African Judo Union. My friends, Kirsty Coventry, Losano Palenfo.
Thank you, everyone, and good evening. Just last month, the African Games were hosted in the beautiful city of Brazzaville in the Republic of Congo, a bright and colorful display of sport, spirit, and celebration. Our first honoree tonight turned up the volume even louder by winning the host nation's first gold in the shot put. He also threw a Games record of 20.25 meters. Incredible, but not too surprising from the man who calls himself the Gladiator. The young star is on the rise. It is now our honor to present the ANOC Award for Best Male Athlete of the African Games 2015 to Franck Elemba of the National Olympic Committee of the Republic of Congo. Our second award tonight goes to someone who few of us can ever run as fast as this lady. The sprinter is from Ivory Coast, who, like Franck, truly shined at the African Games in 2015. After narrowly missing out on making the 100-meter and 200-meter finals at the Beijing World Championships, she went to Brazzaville and boldly won gold in both events, notching a personal best and a Games record of 11.02 in the 100-meter final. Crazy fast. The ANOC Award of the Best Female Athlete for the African Games 2015 goes to Marie-Josée of the National Olympic Committee of the Ivory Coast.
And now to present our awards from the Americas are Katie Ledecky and Julio Cesar Maglione. Katie Ledecky is an Olympic gold medalist from London 2012 and a 9-time world champion who currently holds the world records in the 400 meters, the 800, and the 1500-meter free. Just this month, she was named USA Swimming's Athlete of the Year for the 3rd year in a row. Julio Cesar Maglione is Vice President of ANOC for the Americas, President of the Uruguayan Olympic Committee, and a member of the International Olympic Committee. He is also an accomplished swimmer, the President of FINA, and Honorary President of UNESCO's Intergovernmental Committee for Physical Education and Sport. Ladies and gentlemen, Katie Ledecky and Julio Maglione.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my hometown of Washington, D.C. You may remember this athlete from London 2012, where he won the silver medal in the 400-meter individual medley. In 2007, he also broke a world record in the short course 200-meter individual medley. But it is the Pan American Games that really belong to this swimmer. He has more gold medals than any other Brazilian from the Pan American Games. At Toronto 2015, he won 5 medals, bringing his total to 23 medals at the Pan American Games, giving him the highest medal tally in the history of the Pan American Games. It is now our honor to present the ANOC Award for Best Male Athlete of the Pan American Games 2015 to Thiago Pereira of the Brazil Olympic Committee.
Good night, everyone. It's an honor to be here, getting these awards from Katie, from Julio. I would like to thank my OC, Comité, that's here tonight, Carlos Artur Nuzman, our president, and I hope Rio is going to be an amazing Olympic Games, and we're waiting you all in our hometown to show like a beautiful Rio 2016 next year. Thank you all. Have a great night.
Athletes often only get one shot at Olympic glory. And in the case of our next Hot Shot awardee, she was ready to take it. At age 10, she began competing in skeet shooting. At age 13, she won her first world championship. At London 2012, she shot 99 out of 100 clays, matching the world record. She has won 5 Olympic medals, competing in 5 Olympic Games, and has no match in the world of women's double trap and skeet shooting. The Team USA flag bearer for Toronto 2015, she won gold at the Pan American Games, bringing her lifetime total of Pan Am medals to 5. It is now our honor to present the ANOC Award for Best Female Athlete of the Pan American Games 2015 to Kim Rhode of the United States Olympic Committee.
Well, I mean, what do I say? This is an incredible honor, very humbling. I know that being at the Pan American Games and walking in with my country's flag and having all my teammates behind me, I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that. So I'd just like to say thank you to my teammates for pushing me, to my husband who believes in me and my family, and to all the coaches and everybody out there. So thank you so much.
True story from my trip coming in here. I landed at the airport. Driver picks me up, and he's telling me what a big track and field fan he is and how many Olympics he's been to. I said, really? Which Olympics you been to? So I went to Atlanta. Okay. Did you go to track and field? Yes, I went to the track and field. He says, okay, well, you probably saw me run. He says, oh, yeah, what event did you run? I said, well, 100, 200, I have 2 medals from Atlanta. Now, everybody in this room who has been on an Olympic podium, but not on the top of the podium, will feel my pain. Mr. Block, this does not apply to you. He then says, well, yeah, I remember that race. How come I don't remember you? I says, you remember the race, Michael Johnson, the gold shoes, and he gets this look on his face and he says, yeah, I'm sorry, I was kind of watching Michael. I says, okay. Everybody else in the race was too, including me. So all you minor medalists, you feel my pain, correct? Now here to present our awards. Thank you. Here to present our awards from the Asian Games 2014 are Barbara Kendall and Zai-Ching Yu. Barbara Kendall is a multiple Olympic medalist in windsurfing and the only woman from New Zealand to have competed at 5 Olympic Games. She is the chair of the ANOC Athletes Commission, a member of the International Olympic Committee, and a member of the Order of the British Empire. Zai-Ching Yu is the Vice President of the International Olympic Committee, the Vice President of ANOC for Asia, and the Vice President of the Chinese National Olympic Committee and Vice President of the All China Sports Federation. He also oversaw the Beijing Olympic Games. and he was the Executive Vice President of the Organizing Committee. Please welcome my friends Barbara Kendall and Zai-Ching Yu.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. When our next award winner made his international debut for Qatar 5 years ago, he made a mark on world sprinting competition by winning the 200 and 400 at the Asian Games 2010. Then the Asian Games 2014, he earned another career double, this time in the 100 and 200, and set an Asian record of 93 seconds in the 100. He became the only second Asian athlete to break the 10-second barrier. It is now an honour to present the ANOC Award for the Best Male Athlete of the Asian Games 2014 to Femi Oguonde of the Qatar Olympic Committee.
Thank you so much. I'd like to use this opportunity to thank the ANOC Award and our King, His Royal Highness Sheikh Tamim Atani and Sheikh Joanne Atani. Thank you so much.
This young gymnast has displayed a remarkable spirit in the face of adversity. She overcame a shoulder injury, and it is her arms raised in triumph that we remember. She won gold in the team event and 3 individual golds in the all-round floor, exercise and uneven bars in the Asian Games 2014. Her smile was one of the brightest of the Asian Games 2014, and she followed that performance by earning her first World Championships gold in 2014 in the uneven bars. It is now our honour to present the ANOC Award for the Best Female Athlete of the Asian Games 2014 to Jinnan of the Chinese Olympic Committee.
And now for our awards from the inaugural European Games this year. Our presenters are Claudia Bockel and Patrick Hickey. Claudia is an Olympic silver medalist, my kind of people, in fencing from Germany. In addition to Athens 2004, she also competed at the 1996 Olympics and the 2000 Sydney Games. She is chair of the IOC Athletes Commission and an executive board member of the International Olympic Committee. Patrick Hickey is the Senior Vice President of the Association for National Olympic Committees. He is also President of the European Olympic Committee, President of the Olympic Council of Ireland, Executive Board Member of the International Olympic Committee, and an Honorary Life President of the Irish Judo Association. Ladies and gentlemen, Claudia Bockel and Patrick Hickey.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. At the Baku 2015 European Games, the performance by our next award winner was one of the most memorable moments of the 16-day stretch. A brilliant takedown and pin that had the crowd roaring. It was a feast that won not only the gold, but also a place in history as part of the first European Games. This wrestler from Azerbaijan made his country proud and added to his gold from London 2012 and his silver from the 2010 World Championships. It is now our honor to present the ANOC Award for Best Male Athlete of the European Games 2015 to Togrul Asgarov of the National Olympic Committee of the Azerbaijani Republic.
Thank you very much, ANOC. Çok sağ ol, ANOC.
They say that this athlete may be the greatest ever to come out of Ireland. She is the reigning Irish, European, World and Olympic champion in boxing and has brought tremendous publicity to women's boxing, inspiring children around the globe. At Baku 2015, she defeated Estelle Mosley for the lightweight title. It is now our honor to present the ANOC Award for Best Female Athlete to Katie Taylor of the Olympic Council of Ireland.
Well, thank you so much. It's an absolute privilege to be here in the room with so many incredible athletes and incredible people, and I'm just so honoured really and humbled to receive this award. I'd like to thank ANOC for such a great evening and such a great honour, and I'd like to thank the Olympic Council of Ireland and Pat Hickey for their continual support, and I'd also love to thank my family. Their support and encouragement throughout the years have been unfailing to me really, and I'd be nowhere without them. And yeah, this is just the icing on the cake for me this year, so thank you very much and have a great evening.
Our final Games Awards from the Pacific Games 2015 will be presented by Ryan Lochte and Dr. Robin Mitchell. Ryan Lochte, of course, is an 11-time Olympic medalist who swims 16,000 meters a day. That takes about 5 hours, just in case you're thinking about doing it. In August, he became only the second swimmer to win 4 straight world championships in one event. Dr. Robin Mitchell is Vice President of the Association of National Olympic Committees for Oceania and a member of the Executive Council. He is also President of the Oceania National Olympic Committees and a member of the International Olympic Committee. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Lochte, Robin Mitchell.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This swimmer is a 3-time Olympian from Papua New Guinea who learned to swim around Port Moresby at age 6. 28 years later, he came out of retirement to swim in those very waters during the Pacific Games 2015. He won 7 gold medals to add to the 20 gold medals he won at the South Pacific Games between 2003 and 2011. It is now our honor to present the ANOC Award for Best Male Athlete of the Pacific Games 2015 to Ryan Pini of Papua New Guinea Olympic Committee.
Thank you all so much. It's a real honour and a pleasure to receive this award. I wanted to thank my biggest fans, my beautiful wife who's here tonight, my family who've supported me greatly. I've managed to surround myself with great people, those including our PNG Olympic Committee, Oceania Olympic Committee. I'd like to thank the US Olympic Committee for hosting us, and ANOC. It's really incredible to be here to see the tremendous effort that goes into making the Olympics such a big success. So thank you once again for having me. Thank you.
Our next winner is as fierce on Wall Street as she is in the boxing ring. She has broken down barriers of what it means to be a strong female figure in sport. At the Pacific Games 2015, she represented the Federation States of Micronesia, winning the lightweight gold. It is now our honor to present the ANOC Award for Best Female Athlete of the Pacific Games to Jennifer Chang of the Federated States of Micronesia National Olympic Committee.
Everyone. It's such a great honor to be receiving this award. I would like to thank ANOC and the Federated States of Micronesia, NOC, as well as my family and friends for your support. So thank you so much.
And now I'm pleased to announce that we will be recognizing the individual awards for 2015. Joining me in this presentation are Sergei Bubka, President of the National Olympic Committee of the Ukraine, and the President of the Association of National Olympic Committees, Sheikh Ahmad Al-Fahad Al-Sabah. The Mexico 1968 Olympic Games are remembered for many outstanding accomplishments, but one athlete stood head and shoulders above the rest. This long jumper from Queens, New York, flew so far at the Mexico City Games, the optical measuring device slid off its rail before reaching the mark. Officials pulled out the old-fashioned steel tape. He thought he had broken the world record by maybe a couple of centimeters. But when the officials confirmed that this was the leap of the century, this legendary athlete gasped in wonder, along with the rest of the watching world. It was an extraordinary performance, a powerful, awe-inspiring accomplishment. Sergei?
In It is now a great honor to present award, ANOC Award for outstanding performance to great jumper from United States, Bob Beamon.
First, I'd like to thank Sheikh Ahmad for inviting me here, and of course, the International Olympic Committee, and thirdly, my governing body, United States Olympic Committee. I'd like to since I have a few seconds here, I'd like to do my special dance. I've seen a lot tonight. But I'd like to leave you with just a little laughter. Just thinking back some 47 years ago, we're hitting almost 50 years, I kind of thought about, as I was standing at the head of the runway, getting ready to jump, and the only thing that I could think of is that I've got to win this gold medal. And so I took off, and I felt so good, so relaxed. And I jumped off of this whiteboard, flew in the air over 6 feet. And as I was up in the air, I looked at my watch. And I came down. And the interesting side of the story was that the distance was measured in meters instead of feet. So I thought, they plastered up on the board, they said 8.9 meters. So I thought that was the shot put or something like that. And so my teammate Ralph Boston said, this is your jump, and you've jumped 29 feet, 2.5 inches. And so I'd just like to say, it has always been a dream to be United States Olympian. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you. That's right, there's nobody else in the room with an adjective named after them, Beaman-esque. When I got to Jamaica High School in Queens in 1990, they said, so you want to be on the track team, huh? Okay. Well, no matter what you do, the best track and field athlete ranking you can have from this school is number 2, because we had a guy called Bob Beamon that went here, so just temper your expectations. Now we will be presenting the ANOC Lifetime Achievement Award. Joining us on stage is Thomas Bach, the president of the International Olympic Committee. And of course, as everybody else in this room should know, he's the first IOC president to also be an Olympic gold medalist. So, high achiever. Ladies and gentlemen, our next honoree is an individual who has been an enormous part of the international tennis movement and the international sport movement ever since he first picked up a racket as a young boy in Italy. Last month, he ended his 16-year tenure as president of the International Tennis Federation, leaving the organization stronger and more exciting than ever. And now he is refocusing his commitments to the Olympic movement. He has dedicated his life to fair sport, to clean sport, and to sport that incites passion in each corner of the globe. Mr. Bach?
Too early for me.
You're sure? It is indeed a great honor and a pleasure at the same time to present the ANOC Lifetime Achievement Award to our great friend Francesco Riccibiti.
I have to confess that it's the first time I'm very surprised because nobody told me anything. So I have to say that in this period, I received some award from my sport, and I'm used to this award. So these moments are always bittersweet because on one side you appreciate the recognition, on the other side you say they are very happy to get rid of me after 16 years. But this is special because it's not coming from my sport. It's coming from the Olympic movement and from ANOC. So thanks a lot. It's a great honor for me to be here and receive this award. This morning, somebody told, Sheikh Ahmed, told that we represent, I'm the president of the International Federation Association, we represent the left hand of the Olympic movement. And Thomas very rightly said that it's dangerous in politics to have collusion between the right hand and the left hand. But this is not the case here, because we are all people that are all part of the International Federation and also of our National Olympic Committee. In the Olympic movement, I believe that we have different roles, but the same aim and the same members, our National Federation. So we work all together, and to me, I dedicate this to all the international federations that I represent. I would like to thank very much Sheikh Ahmed, Thomas to be here for their kind thought to think to a servant like me of the sport. I wish ANOC a great success in their future endeavor and good luck to the Olympic movement for the next Olympic Games and for the future. Thank you again.
President Bach, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I think my destiny to give the last award tonight. If I want to give it for a medalist, yes, he won the gold medal, not very far, 1976 in Montreal. When we will give it to the ANOC colleague, yes, he was the president of the National Olympic Committee in his country. When we want to speak about the supporter for the beautiful athletes who are our star today, yes, he was one of the founders for the Athletes Commission, also not too far, 1981 in Baden-Baden. If we want to speak about his role in the movement, he was IOC, very active, next to my chair, make headache to me, make me work a lot to understand the movement, the market, the game, many commission. I cannot follow his activity, but I try. If he want to be a leadership, yes, he won the election to be the president of the International Olympic Committee. Then who else we can give the award of outstanding contribution only to Dr. Bach, the president of the International Olympic Committee.
Good evening to all of you. At the latest since this morning, you should know that it's time-wise pretty risky to give me a microphone without a manuscript. So I promise it will not take that long. I may restrict it to half an hour about tonight. To say thank you to all of you, and to say thank you to Sheikh Ahmed Al-Sabah and ANOC, but also to give you an advice. You know, when you have another opportunity to speak about my gold medal or athletes commission, tell it all, but don't give the years anymore. It's, if this is an honor for achievement, then I think it's an honor and a prize for all of you in this room here. Because you all know that in this great Olympic movement, you cannot achieve anything alone. You can only achieve something if you work together. If you work together with ANOC and the National Olympic Committees, if you work together with the International Federation, if you have the assistance of a great administration in the IOC, if you have many friends and supporters who give you ideas, and if then you still have the spirit and the support of the athletes, only then you can achieve something. So I take this prize on behalf of all of you, and I thank you all for your great support.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost the end of our event tonight. I just want to show my gratitude, my thanks on behalf of all of you to attend our award night, our second gala dinner, which we can show how much we are rich with our culture through the beautiful different dance, songs, but also we are rich with our athletes. We are here to show our gratitude, our thanks during this night and every year for big athletes who have been make the best performance, win medal from the old generation like Bob, new generation, which we are very proud. We have a lot of gold, silver medal here. This is why we are rich. Maybe we are not counting this with honors, but we are counting this with medal. For that, we are very proud. You are here. You are on the golden tables. We wish you luck in the future. We wish you that you will be a sample for the next generation and the youth. I hope you are enjoying the gala dinner, the award, ANOC Award evening, and we will continue to host it every year after Olympic game and after all the Continental Game to say thank you for all who was working for the sport movement and for all our athletes who work hard to make the game beauty. Beauty by their performance, beauty by their behavior, beauty by their victory ceremony. Congratulations for the people who received the award, and wish luck for all of you. Have a good evening. I hope you are enjoying our award night. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.